Houston, say again, please.
Houston, we've had a problem.
Hey there folks, welcome you all to part 19 of Dragon Age Inquisition on the Xbox One X. We are exactly where we were at the end of part 18. Let's crack into some action, shall we, after a slow episode in the last part. Doing all sorts of crafting and all sorts of malarkey. We're on our way to see the old Iron Bull. Well, she's got a little requisition order for us as it happens. Where is she? Hello, big kids. Where have you gone? Oh, for God's sake, love. Come here.
Word for you.
What is it?
You may want to look into this.
Yes, it's just more Deep Stalker hide. Fair enough. Right. Well, I think old Iron Bull might be at the beach at the bottom. To be fair, let's just see what we got. Yeah. Well, we might as well pass the two elf routes. We are actually using these elf routes quite frequently every time we top up our potions, so stick with that plan, I think. There he is.
Chargers! Stand down! Prim! How'd we do?
5 or 6 wounded, Chief. No dead.
That's what I like to hear. Let the throat cutters finish up, then break out the casks. So, you're with the Inquisition, huh? Glad you could make it. Come on, have a seat. Drinks are coming.
Do those horns come in a large? You must be Iron Bull, my friend.
Iron Bull, I presume.
Yeah, the horns usually give it away. I assume you remember Cremisius Aclassi, my lieutenant.
Good to see you again. Throat cutters are done, Chief.
Already? Have him check again. I don't want any of those Tevinter bastards getting away. No offense, Krem.
None taken. At least a bastard knows who his mother was. Puts him one up on you Canary, right?
So, you've seen us fight. We're expensive, but we're worth it. And I'm sure the Inquisition can afford us.
You definitely seem useful. I'm not sure we need you. How expensive are you? You definitely seem useful.
The Chargers seem like an excellent company.
They are, but you're not just getting the boys. You're getting me. You need a frontline bodyguard. I'm your man. Whatever it is. Demons? Dragons? The bigger the better. And there's one other thing. Might be useful. Might piss you off. Ever hear of the Ben Hasra?
Nope.
I've never heard of it.
It's a Canary order. They handle information, loyalty, security, all of it. Spies, basically. Or, well, we're spies. The Ben Hasrath are concerned about the breach. Magic out of control like that could cause trouble everywhere. I've been ordered to join the Inquisition, get close to the people in charge, and send reports on what's happening. But I also get reports from Ben Hasrath agents all over Orlais. You sign me on, I'll share them with your people.
All right, you're in.
Excellent. Prem, tell the men to finish drinking on the road. The Chargers just got hired.
What about the casks, Chief? We just opened them up with axes.
Find some way to seal them. You're Tevinter, right? Try blood magic. We'll meet you back at Haven.
Seems reasonable. Oh, hello. Well, yeah, it's a good point, actually. I might take Cassandra out and just give Red Bull a go. I'm going to call him Red Bull because I'll always forget to call him Iron Bull. Right, we'll stick with Sarah. Yeah, we will, yeah. Well, we could have Cassandra and Iron Bull and leave out Sarah, but can be particularly useful, the old rogues. Seems reasonable. I'm kind of tempted to bring Solas back in because I loved his character. I just wanted to try Vivienne out for a bit because I didn't use her much when I played her last time. So we won't at the minute though because I've not done any of the leveling up with him. We'll be able to level up old Iron Bull straight away though. So yeah, we won't take 2 new party members in straight away. We'll stick with what we've got and add Iron Bull. Nearly did it again. Here he comes with his mahusive horns and his mahusive sword. Yeah, thank you. Have we got anything we can give him actually? There was a couple of Canary things. I can't remember if I've sold them or not. Iron Bull, there he is. Beast. Well, we have as it happens. We'll go straight to that. Oh, that's awesome. That armor suits him, actually. That's the armor that I was going to make. I originally made for Cassandra. Because whatever he's wearing at the minute is not 133. Yeah, he's on 58. So that's been a right result, isn't it? Although you can put stuff in that one, but... Right, he's got that armour. Nice. I thought I had a Canary only... Oh, is that what that is? Vitar. Not overly sure what he's got on at the minute. Nothing. Seemed to... I don't know what that was. Seemed to do something with his eye patch, maybe. Let's get some accessories on you, my man. Earthstrong, yeah. These rings are a bit of a pain because you have to figure out what they're using before you can put them, well, before you can put something on that's of any use. He hasn't got that many to choose from anyway. Earth-shaking ring. Well, stick an earth-shaking ring on him. I don't know if he uses it, but Warcry may well use. Plus 50 life ward on heal. Sure, why not? Better than Note. No, don't have a belt for him as yet. Nice. Looks badass in that, actually. Sweet. It's Freddie Prinze Jr. that does the voice of Iron Bull, just in case you didn't know. Right, let's just check out our map and see what we've got going on, because I don't think we've got anything else to do here, as it happens. We've still got some shards to find, but it may be that we come back and find those later. So, I think it might... Let's go to the Hinterlands, see if we can kill off some of those quests, and then we might think about going to the Maya. Well, there's an exclamation mark there. Alright, there's a Warden thing there. Find a circle. Alright, okay. Travel to Redcliffe. We haven't done that yet. Okay, let's go there. There's a few things to sort out, isn't there? Can't be far off getting the guy who's the Black Warden or not, as the case might be. No spoilers. Been a while since we've been in these here parts. The Hinterlands. Yeah, he's a beast in the old Red Bull, that on, isn't he? Hey, what? Let's have a look at the map. And let's head to... Yeah, there's some big dark areas in this, isn't there? It's whether or not we can actually access that. It could just be mountain. Yeah, well that's a cave, isn't it? And that's... We've still got a rift that we've not done over here. A couple of them, in fact. And an exclamation mark. Claws. Begrit's claws to find. Right, let's do this while we're here. I think we need to go up. When you're not looking for rams, you can find hundreds of them. The minute you want to find some ram leather, you can't find one to save yourself. I love how they could just stroll up the side of that mountain. I've got to jump like a mad frog to get up there. Yeah, forget the Blood Lotus, Steve. You don't need any of that just now. Hundreds of the stuff. Can we run across that? Yeah. Pretty sure this is where we meet him, actually. Maybe we're ready to meet him straight away. Straight now. That's just in the actual water, of course. Oh. Not allowed to go in there then? Well, why have you put a big purple circle around it then, you stupid developers? What are you doing? It's not giving me any clues as to where this is. Well, hello. Who are these guys? Oh, there he's there. Blackwall.
Remember how to carry your shields. You're not hiding, you're holding. Otherwise, it's useless.
Blackwall? Warden Blackwall?
You're not... How do you know my name? Who said... Ah! That's it. Help or get out. We're dealing with these idiots first. Conscripts, here they come! Make them come to me! You're dead, bastard! I wasn't here to fight. Stop. Sorry, bastards. Good work, conscripts. Even if this shouldn't have happened, they could have... Well, thieves are made, not born. Take back what they stole. Go back to your families. You saved yourselves. You're no farmer. Why do you know my name? Who are you?
Well... Greetings are in order.
I know your name because I'm an agent of the Inquisition. I'm investigating whether the disappearance of Wardens has anything to do with the murder of the Divine.
Maker's balls. The Wardens and the Divine. That can't... No, you're asking so you don't really know. First off, I didn't know they disappeared. But we do that, right? No more blight, job done. Wardens are the first thing forgotten. But one thing I'll tell you, no Warden killed the Divine. Our purpose isn't political.
Then where are the Wardens?
So where are the rest of you?
I haven't seen any Wardens for months. I travel alone, recruiting. Not much interest because the Archdemon is a decade dead, and no need to conscript because there's no blight coming. Treaties give Wardens the right to take what we need, who we need. These idiots forced this fight, so I conscripted their victims. They had to do what I said, so I told them to stand. Next time they won't need me. Grey Wardens can inspire, make you better than you think you are.
The treaties sound powerful.
I wasn't aware Grey Wardens could take whatever they want.
It's complicated. If there's a blight, everyone has to help the effort to fight it. The treaties are ancient. Outside of blights, it's as binding as a clever tongue can make it.
Why haven't you disappeared?
Why haven't you gone missing like the rest of them?
Well, maybe I was going to. Or maybe there's a new directive, but a runner got lost or something. My job was to recruit on my own. Plan to stay that way for months. Years.
Where might Wardens go?
Do you have any idea where the other Wardens could have gone?
Maybe they returned to our stronghold at Weishaupt? That's in the Anderfels, a long way north. I don't really know. Can't imagine why they'd all disappear at once, let alone where they'd disappear to.
Inspiring but fruitless.
It's been a pleasure, Warden Blackwall, but this didn't help at all.
Inquisition. Agent, did you say? Hold a moment. The Divine is dead and the sky is torn. Events like these, thinking we're absent is almost as bad as thinking we're involved. If you're trying to put things right, maybe you need a Warden. Maybe you need me.
I love what he says if I take this option. How can you alone help?
The Inquisition needs all the support it can get. But what can one Grey Warden do?
Save the fucking world if pressed. Look, maybe fighting demons from the sky isn't something I'm practiced at. But show me someone who is. And like I said, there are treaties. Maybe this isn't a blight, but it's bloody well a disaster. Some will honor them. Being a warden means something to a lot of people.
Join us.
Warden Blackwall, the Inquisition accepts your offer.
Good to hear. We both need to know what's going on. And perhaps I've been keeping to myself for too long. This warden walks with the Inquisition.
Shall we take him along for a few trips? I don't think I've got anything decent to give him would be the problem. Take him for a bit of a run out, eh? So it's two. Well, he's sword and shield. Iron Bull's double-handed. I'm a rogue, not a daggery rogue, but I'm a rogue. And we've got Vivienne. So if we do Blackwall, Vivienne, and Iron Bull. Seem reasonable? Right, what was next in these here parts? Well, I'll tell you what I've forgotten to do. I've forgotten to do the level ups on either of those new characters. So let's. Old Iron Bull did all right for himself there, considering I didn't level him up at all. Well, he's a two-hander. Got 10 points to spend on this fella. There's got to be two-hander in it for him. Block and slash. You stand ready to deflect the next incoming attack and deliver a punishing counter to your attacker. Mighty blow. You deliver, thank you. You deliver a powerful attack that crumples foes, leaving them knocked down for a short time. You do more damage to targets that are already knocked down. Let's get those passives. Flow of battle. Every critical hit reduces the cooldown times and your abilities, giving you the edge to finish off your enemies. Could probably get the whole tree here, just about. Shield breaker. Shield breaker. Your critical hits crack armor and rend shields, sundering your enemy's armor for a short time. Pommel strike. You lash out with a fast strike that briefly stuns your target. You whirlwind. You spin with your weapon outstretched, cutting through any enemies in your path. Yes. Guard smasher. You've learned how to batter through your enemy's defences, doing more damage to their guard with every hit. Hitting multiple targets with a single swing of your weapon restores your stamina for each extra target. Earth-shaking strike. Was that not one of the rings we put on? I think it were. Your great blow, thank you, tears open the ground with a shockwave that batters enemies caught in its path. Brilliant. And we'll take an extra on that then, seeing as we've got the ring on for it. Flames erupt from the fissure left by Earth-shaking strike, damaging enemies that cross it. Earth-shaking strike now immobilizes enemies struck by the second blast. Go with the fire, eh? That's it. Ooh, what? Right, Blackwall. Well, Blackwall's kind of the same as Cassandra, really. He's a sword and shield guy, isn't he? Vanguard. Well, Cassandra went with weapon and shield. Vanguard. These stalwart warriors protect their allies by making themselves the biggest target on the battlefield. When enemies take the bait, Vanguards pick them apart with brutal precision. Warcry. Taunt your enemies, gaining extra guard for each affected. Your powerful shout carries across the battlefield, taunting a target enemy, improving your guard. You slam into your enemies, increasing your guard and knocking them down. Crikey, you get a lot of guard as this guy, don't you? Any foe that attacks you in melee is going to bleed for it, taking a portion of damage. Blah. Well, no, I'm going to try making him this. Your party does more damage to taunted targets as you rattle through enemies. Yeah. Let's give this a try, eh? The more foes nearby, the harder you fight, the tougher you get. You accept blows meant for allies, taking a portion of damage. Let's give this a whirl. Sounds awesome. He actually had a point extra. Wonder why that is. Gaining extra guard. What do these do? You draw strength from your Warcry, improving your armor for the coming fight. Warcry echoes across the battlefield, catching more enemies and taunting them for longer. Might go for that. Because we get a bonus as a team if the more enemies that are taunted, I think. Throw the gauntlet. Successfully hitting a target with challenge gets the blood pumping, temporarily increasing your stamina regeneration. You can challenge as many enemies as you want with no cooldown. Yeah, that might be worth it. Right, I don't think I've got anything for you, old Blackwall, but you seem to have not too bad sword and helmet. Oh, that's a bit sexy. He could actually wear that as well. 107 armor. Well, as it happens, we're going to go back, so I might try and make him something. But it's 107 armor, that. It's alright. He can get away with that, can he? I'm not sure what it is that he's got on. There we go. I mean, it's way better than what he's wearing. Constitution and cunning, though, probably not his things. To be fair. Have we got any rings he can wear? Don't think so. Yeah, it's alright. It's a little bit Prince of Persia, you know what I mean? Especially with that helmet. Right, well, what is there anything else to do in these here parts? We've got a couple of rifts. Find the circle toe. I've got a tome to find over there. And we can teleport to there. What?
Do you know what it was?
Pretty fast, that, isn't it? No travelling time.
Right, that's why.
It's good to have commerce restored.
It would be right up the top of the hill, wouldn't it? Feeling a little bit like the music should be playing a lot more often than it is when wandering about. Well, that's Redcliffe Road. That's going to take us toward... I'm trying to remember why I didn't do Redcliffe. Hang on a minute. Why have I got no circle here? Is it because it's not highlighted? Well, this is outside the... I think we've been in there before, as it happens. Could be right up there. There's a ladder over there going up to that tower. But how do you get onto that ledge? Yeah, an elf root. There's a ladder there, is there? Yeah, there is. Yeah, so we're on the wrong side as it happens. Ow.
Mages and Templars. Mages and Templars.
Aha. Circle tomes. Marvellous, that is. Right. We've already been up here once before. Must only appear when you get the quest. Right. Next. Well, that's the... Yeah, I wonder if we should go up there, just to trigger the Redcliffe story. Got rifts to do still, though, and this big bear grit's claws. Large bears in order to collect their claws, yeah. Come on, let's go. Let's see if we can trigger this. Just for something a bit more interesting to do, rather than the little sidey quests. It's been a few episodes of mopping up and crafting and stuff, so let's see if we can trigger something a bit exciting. I seem to recall coming up here though and we couldn't get in. I think it's possible we might have to trigger another bit of story before they'll let us into the... the gate. I seem to remember the gate being locked, is what it was.
I want a constant watch on that damned thing. Sound the alarm at the first sign of demons.
Ah. Well, there's a rift. That might answer a question. What the hell is... Alright. Well, that was unfortunate. Ah, get up. Get up there. Nice. I'm hidden in the trees. You can't see what's going on, but I am disrupting the rift. It is done.
What was that?
None of my reports indicated temporal distortions near these rifts. Interesting.
Maybe Fiona will know?
There are many mages in Redcliffe. Maybe Fiona will know what's going on.
Make her have mercy.
Yeah, we can't go through, can we? That's why we have
Open the
not...
gates.
Oh. Ah, we can now. Aha! So we need to destroy the rift before we could go through.
We spread word the Inquisition was coming. But you should know that no one here was expecting us.
No one? Not even Grand Enchanter Fiona?
If she was, she hasn't told anyone. We've arranged use of the tavern for the negotiations.
Agents of the Inquisition, my apologies. Magister Alexius is in charge now, but hasn't yet arrived. He's expected shortly. You can speak with the former Grand Enchanter in the meantime.
How exciting.
Something's not right. We need to talk to the Grand Enchanter.
Just the old elf routes again. Exclamation mark. If I remember rightly, there are a number of little quests down here in these here parts. Seem to remember, yeah, something up a hill here. Afternoon, mage. A Redcliffe Windmill. Come on now. I'm quite clearly not going to be jumping up there. Or maybe I am. Never say never. There we go, look. Redcliffe. There's a big castle in the background. A couple of big windmills and everything.
Mother, I had the dream again last night. No, there'll be no...
I hear most of the apostates are dead or hiding. We should be getting more refugees soon.
Requires deft hands. I bet flipping what's-her-face has got it as well. Oh, is that not a perk, actually, on the table? It's possible Sarah might have it, but I think Deft Hands is a perk you get from the war table.
It's good to see you.
Could be better.
There's no other way up there, I don't think, either.
I see.
Maybe the rumours about imposter attacking people were just rumours after all.
Either way, we're safe. That's all that matters right now.
Ooh. That'd have been cheeky.
Good day.
Right, onward. Pretty sure you need Deft Hands to do all that malarkey.
Yes, sir.
The Grey Warden Alistair grew up at Redcliffe. He used to play in the fields outside this very village. And now the boy, who once begged me to make him toy soldiers, rules all of Ferelden.
Yeah, Alice is king, isn't he?
Tell me about your people. They say a spirit dwells in a small lake south of the highway. The girls of the village bring it daisies and ask for love, but rarely does it listen. For 'tis a spirit of valor, not love, and it favours blood lotus flowers.
Fast travel point. Another landmark up here.
Merchants coming in now say there are countless bodies lying beside the road. If not for the Inquisition, it would have been even worse. And we hid here behind the village walls and did nothing.
What could we have done?
Grandmother,
Gone out and died
I think
with
we
them.
should go.
Go? In the middle of the war? We did not flee Redcliffe when the dead walked into our village. We will not flee now.
Well, pretty sure that's the pub. That's a merchant. Hushed Whispers, that must be the Gull and Lantern.
Let me know if you find one. And how much did you need?
Is there something you need?
What you got? Nah, we're all good. What's this exclamation mark kicking out down the other side?
Right now, if we want to help,
You don't even
All right,
need
we'll
me
do
to say
it.
it, do you?
Thank you.
Would you hate me that much if I were a mage?
Supplies, your worship?
Maker, no.
Well. It's actually quite nice. I'm not sure it's better than what we're wearing though, is it? Nope. Although it's a unique piece of armour, but its armour rating's lower, but it's got +2 dex, 3% range defence, blah blah blah. And it's got slots for medium arms, medium legs and a sigil. So in theory you could lift that armour much higher. Lot of cash though. Abilities cost 10% less mana and stamina. What? If not being hit for 5 seconds. 5 seconds is a long time in a fight, isn't it? I might buy that, you know. What else am I going to use the coin for? The +2 dexterity is worth it. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's get on her. I think I'll put that on. I'm not a massive fan of that armour now that I've seen it on. I'm still convinced that that's literally mud painted onto her boobs. It's like it does not look like a material on the top half. It was nice to run around for a while, but I think I'll go to the... to this one. I'm pretty sure that other armour wouldn't look so good on anybody else. Mind you, it looks alright on Red Bull, doesn't it? Because he's a bit of a painted up beast, isn't he? We try that on him. I quite like that on him, though, to be fair. Yeah, he's got fire resistance and stagger on hit. He's got a heal bonus on the other one, which was quite nice, but let's stick that on him for a bit. Which means, I think Vivienne's okay. It means Blackwall could possibly have Black Bull's armour. I've gone from Black Bull to Red Bull to Iron Bull now. Where's Black Bull come from? I think the Black Bull's a pub. No, I'm sorry, Blackwall, but that's just not right, is it? I don't think. It is better.
Look at the sky and those stories about all that magic at the conclave.
Yeah, so it looks alright actually. It looks better there than it did in the menu. Right, good to go. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Right. Let's have a save. Alright, let's crack the story along a little bit. Where's the perb? We'll come back and speak to all the exclamation marks later. Little quests. The Gull and Lantern. 4 flags of fine sail, please.
Welcome, agents of the Inquisition.
It's me. Hello, myself.
Vivienne?
My dear Fiona, it's been so long since we last spoke. You look dreadful. Are you sleeping well?
What has brought you to Redcliffe?
You invited me here.
We're here because of your invitation back in Val Royeaux.
You must be mistaken. I haven't been to Val Royeaux since before the Conclave.
Then who did I meet? Something strange is afoot.
If it wasn't you who invited me here, who was it?
I don't know. Now that you say it, I feel strange. Whoever or whatever brought you here, the situation has changed. The Free Mages have already pledged themselves to the service of the Tevinter Imperium.
This right here is why you can't trust mages.
Fiona, dear, your dementia is showing.
As one indenture to a Magister, I no longer have the authority to negotiate with you.
You're ignoring the breach?
What about the giant hole in the veil that's spewing demons everywhere? You're just going to pretend it isn't there?
I am not forgetting the breach, but we can only fight one war at a time. The Templar threat was immediate. If we live, we can worry about the torn veil.
Welcome, my friends. I apologize for not greeting you.
He's not dodgy at all.
Agents of the Inquisition, allow me to introduce Magister Alexius.
The Southern Mages are under my command. And you are the survivor, yes? The one from the Fade? Interesting.
Where is the Arl?
I haven't seen any sign of Redcliffe's Arl or his men.
The Arl of Redcliffe left the village.
Left? An Arl would never voluntarily leave his seat.
There were tensions growing. I did not want an incident.
I'd like to know more about this alliance between the rebel mages and the Imperium.
Certainly. What specifically do you wish to know?
The Grand Enchanter told me she was indentured to a Magister.
Our Southern brethren have no legal status in the Imperium. As they were not born citizens of Tevinter, they must work for a period of 10 years before gaining full rights. As their protector, I shall oversee their work for the Imperium.
I'm not clear on when exactly you negotiated this arrangement with Fiona.
When the Conclave was destroyed, these poor souls faced the brutality of the Templars, who rushed to attack them. It could only be through divine providence that I arrived when I did.
It was certainly very timely.
What does the Imperium gain from taking rebel mages under its wing?
For the moment, the Southern Mages are a considerable expense. After they are properly trained, they will join our legion.
You said not all my people would be military. There are children, those not suited.
And one day I'm sure they will all be productive citizens of the Imperium when their debts are paid.
Right, let's negotiate. This is a long way from home. I need mages for the breach.
I'm here to get mages to close the breach.
Right, to business. I understand, of course. Felix, would you send for a scribe, please? Pardon my manners. My son Felix, friends. I am not surprised you're here. Containing the breach is not a feat that many could even attempt. There is no telling how many mages would be needed for such an endeavor. Ambitious, indeed.
We don't think small here. I'll take whoever you've got. Then you'll help us.
Does that mean you'll lend your mages to our cause?
There will have to be. Felix.
I'm so sorry. Please forgive my clumsiness, my lady.
Are you all right?
I'm fine, Father.
Come, I'll get your powders. Please excuse me, friends. We will have to continue this another time. Fiona, I require your assistance back at the castle.
I don't mean to trouble everyone.
Well, Felix looks a bit ill.
I shall send word to the Inquisition. We will conclude this business at a later date.
Come to the Chantry. You are in danger.
A secret message from Felix.
Be cautious, Inquisitor. Family name is everything in Tevinter.
We'll be careful, but we need to figure out what's going on here.
We don't need your kind here. Your Inquisition's just Templars by another name.
I'm here because I believe mages deserve their freedom.
Right. And I'm the Empress of Orlais.
What are we on with here? In Hushed Whispers. There's some lovely tunes in the pubs when you go around this land.
Magister Alexius does not approve of those without magic like you and me. You may not wish to stay long. Many villagers have already left to escape his ire.
Why does Alexius disapprove?
What does the Magister have against you?
He does not like to be reminded of what mages can become. He says all tranquil must leave Redcliffe, but who would take us in?
You're tranquil?
What are tranquils?
Those like me without the strength of will necessary to protect ourselves from demons. Rather than risk me becoming possessed, the Circle removed my connection to the Fade. My magic is gone, along with my dreams and desires. Those now in Redcliffe prefer not to see us.
How long have the Tevinters been here?
Magister Alexius arrived at nightfall, 2 days after we retreated from the Temple of Sacred Ashes. He forced anyone without magic out of the castle, save those he required to serve him. Even the Arl was sent away.
Farewell, then.
One moment. You are a member of the Inquisition, are you not? I am an alchemist. You must require potions. If the Magister will not have me here, perhaps I can offer my services.
Sure. Please join us.
We would be delighted to have you working for the Inquisition.
Thank you. While one lives, it is good to believe there is still a use for one's talents.
Agent acquired, thank you. Always worth talking to folk, innit? That's a mighty fine loot you've got there. It might not be a loot, actually. It looks like something ending in atar. The door is blocked. That's a fire hazard, that, people. Come on, get it cleared out.
It's just what I heard.
Oh, what's upstairs? Oh, who's this?
Inquisition, huh?
Tolwyn.
I wish to holy Andraste you'd gotten here sooner. These Tevinters make my shoulder blades itch.
Who are you?
Name's Tolwyn, formerly of the Circle of Magi in Hosburg. Lived my whole life there, since I was 10 years old and came into my magic. 3 meals a day, quality education, a roof over my head. If you're not summoning demons, a mage tower's a fine place to be.
Aren't you with the rebellion?
If you were happy in the Circle, why are you here with the rebels?
We're all rebels now. The vote sorted that. The majority wanted to dissolve the Circles. The rest of us went with them and were cut loose.
There are still some of us who are loyal in the Empress's court.
I figured I'm better off with my fellow mages than on my own.
You're not happy with this new alliance?
Something's not right about that lot. They're not like us. Magic or no, I'd rather count myself among decent folk than stand with Magisters.
How did the Grand Enchanter end up working with Tevinter?
1 minute, we were bracing for the Templars to attack. The next, we had a Magister ally. It was a stroke of luck that's given us an edge. In a way. Out of the frying pan.
Goodbye.
Be careful. The Tevinters likely aren't happy you're asking questions.
Ah, I thought Tolwyn was going to join us.
Yes?
Never mind.
I'd leave while you can.
I'll take the speech mark with me, the speech box with me, whatever it's called. Read. Free XP, people. Free XP. You're right there, Iron Bull. Right, let's get out of this place. Another cutscene, is it? The time vanishes playing this game. At an hour already. No, just reloading the land. Right, well, we've got another quest piece to do because we need to meet him at the Chantry. We've got plenty of things to pick up on here, and they've got a few exclamation marks that we'll get around, and then we've got our quest marker at the top. Along with business arrangements, a letter found on the Templar corpse suggests that someone named Tanner is secretly doing business with Templars. All of which, quite like this new armour. Quite smart. We can actually make that style of armour, but it's got some good perks on it, that. Right, well, it's a fantastic place to wrap things up, people. It has been an honour and a privilege serving for you once again in Dragon Age Inquisition on the Xbox One X, and I shall catch you in the next one, folks. Take it easy. Bye.